When I bought my ranch 3 years ago, I thought I'd finally escape the nonsense of city politics and petty neighbors. I wanted quiet mornings, long rides on my ATV, and no one telling me how high my grass could grow. But I didn't count on the HOA of the fancy new subdivision that sprang up next to my land last year. My ranch sits on 40 acres, mostly scrub and pasture, with an old county road as the only practical access. The county road also runs right through the new development, and for 100 yards it crosses my property before connecting to the main road. That little strip of dirt? It's mine. Deeded, recorded, surveyed. Mine. At first it was fine. Their residents used it to come and go, and I didn't mind, until the HOA president, a slick guy named Brad, decided my trucks and tractors were lowering their property values. One afternoon I came home to find a shiny new 6-foot fence strung across my ranch driveway. A big metal gate, locked tight, blocked my way in. On the other side, a smug little sign read, "Private Road, HOA Access Only." Brad showed up right on cue, arms folded, acting like he'd done me a favor. "You can take the long way around," he said. "County road's public, but this is for residents only now." The long way around was a rutted 2-hour detour through a neighboring property that wasn't maintained in years. Brad knew that. He thought he'd box me in. He didn't read my deed very carefully. So I hired a land use lawyer and a buddy with a welding rig. We waited until dawn one Saturday and installed a bright yellow toll booth right in the middle of that HOA's fancy gate. I put up a sign, "Private drive, $50 per car per day to cross. Residents only." Brad was furious. He called the county. The county reminded him that strip of land was mine, not theirs. He called the sheriff. The sheriff came out, looked at my survey and shrugged. "It's his property," he told Brad. "You blocked his driveway. He can charge what he wants." So every Mercedes, every shiny SUV rolling through my strip of dirt now had to stop at my little booth. I hired my niece to run it on weekends. We even took Venmo. At first, they tried to tear it down. I had cameras up, caught them on tape. Trespassing, vandalism. My lawyer sent the footage and a polite letter reminding the HOA that each offense was a separate fine. They paid. By the end of the month, the HOA had torn down their fancy fence. They tried to act like they'd decided it was unnecessary, but everyone knew who'd won that little standoff. Now, the only sign that remains is the one I left. Private property, cross at your own risk. And Brad? He still waves when he drives by. But it's more of a scowl than a smile. Sometimes country living means fighting for your space. And sometimes the best way to deal with an HOA is to hit them right in the wallet.